What's going on, my beautiful beings of light? On today's first episode of CrewZ'n With CrewZ. This is a little series I just thought about spontaneously that I want to start. Every time I'm in the whip cruising, I figured we're going to have conversations, random conversations, uplifting, inspiring conversations to raise the vibrational frequency of your consciousness and your intelligence. So, the first episode of CrewZ'n With CrewZ. What are we going to talk about today, guys? I don't know. I literally have no plans. I didn't plan this shit out. This literally, truly is spontaneous. I just feel like doing this. So, let's see. What is something that Spirit is telling me you guys could benefit from understanding and learning today? My bad for the shakiness. I'm kind of driving pretty quickly right now. But yeah. So, today, what are we going to talk about, guys? Let's talk about staying motivated and inspired. What do you guys do throughout your day while we're living in this crazy ass fucked up world where everybody's in fear of the coronavirus and all this bullshit, mask mandates and vaccines and all this crap? What do you do in such a crazy world to stay inspired and motivated and positive throughout all this chaos and crazy dumb shit that we've been seeing in our realities on a daily? We're bombarded with this crap on the daily. So what do we do? How do you stay inspired? How do you stay positive? How do you stay motivated in a world so fucked up? One thing I've come to realize, guys, as you guys have seen me share with y'all hundreds if not thousands of times already, is how important meditation is in your life. Now, why is meditation important? Because meditation does more than just regulate blood pressure and bring internal peace to your mind, and that's it. Like, what it's actually doing is a true journey into the very divine consciousness that you are, that spirit, that essence, that soul that you are. And meditation is the process of taking the conscious mind and connecting it to the intelligent force which is behind your breathing. That which animates your body and creates the breath is the soul. So if you can take your conscious mind, go through the subconscious mind, and into the intelligent force that is behind the animation of your breath, that's meditation. When you connect to that intelligent force, you connect directly to the soul that you are, that divine spark and divinity which connects you to what you call God. That's what meditation does. It exposes you to your true God-like being that you are, this infinite being of light that is indestructible. It cannot be created or destroyed. It is eternal and infinite, omnipresent. You've been existing forever. If you're watching this video right now, you exist. And if you exist right now, you've always existed and you will always exist. So how do you stay positive? How do you stay inspired and motivated, bro? Start with the basics, and that is meditation. You need to meditate. You need to create time out of your day every single day. Just sit in stillness, disconnect and unplug from this physical matrix, unplug from your life scenarios and life stories and journey, and just go within. When was the last time you sat in silence with yourself and began extracting meaning from within your own mind? Visiting old hurtful experiences or shit that you bottled up in the past, shit that you no longer wish to look into in your life that was too painful in your past. And so it's like, okay, let me actually revisit these in my mind and my memory as I sit here in peace. Let me look at it from all angles. Let me try to understand the dysfunction in this. Why did this occur to me? What was the life lesson in this experience? What are the positives of it? How can I grow from that experience? You start extracting meaning from within. You start literally gaining wisdom and intelligence throughout your experiences. Simply by extracting the meaning of a past experience, you gain knowledge, you gain wisdom, you become more intelligent, and you become more in tune with your true self, because now you're actually putting in the work. That's called shadow work. Facing things you don't want to face from your past, dealing with your behavioral issues, with your bad habits, with your self-detrimental actions. All of that stuff, guys, what leads to elevation of consciousness and leads to ultimately you becoming intelligent. And so that's a great way for me that I realize it keeps me inspired, it keeps me motivated, it keeps me on a positive frequency, is when I meditate every single day. Because meditation truly does bring you this internal peace that you are looking for. A lot of us are not satisfied. A lot of us are not satisfied with where we are today in our lives. Whether we're broke or we're rich, it really doesn't matter. You'll see a lot of unsatisfied rich people always seeking more and never truly satisfied with what they have and what they attain. Because unless you incorporate the spiritual into your physical life, you will always hit a plateau. You will always feel like it's not enough. You will always feel like something is missing. So yeah, man, back to the meditation. Meditation accelerates the very intelligence of your consciousness. The more you sit there and you enter the meditative state of mind where you are essentially thoughtless and breathless, the more you will expose yourself to this expansion, this expansive acceleration of consciousness that you will feel. And thus then it will accelerate your intelligence. It'll help you tap into higher streams of consciousness so that you can understand more. You broaden your ability of comprehension. You can comprehend more things. You open your chakras, especially the throat chakra. You're able to speak your truth to anybody. You're virtually able to answer questions to any question that comes to you. You can always tap in. So by being in tune with the breath, diaphragmatic breathing, by being in tune with your mind and choosing to meditate on the daily, you will always find that internal energy that you seek and that you lack. You will always find a positive view on things. You'll always choose to look at the positives, regardless of what is occurring around you, how chaotic or negative it may be. Always remember that your state of being is all that truly matters. The circumstances that you are experiencing do not matter in your life. What truly matters is the state of being you choose to be in as those circumstances are occurring. Your state of being is everything. It'll determine how you're going to react, how you're going to respond, what you're going to manifest and attract out of that experience. It's all about the state of being. So you need to work on and master and heal the state of being. This will bring you inspiration to keep going. This will motivate you to attain your true godlike potential that you all have within you. So, if there's one thing you learn on this first episode of CrewZ'n With CrewZ, it's about the self, guys. It's all about the self. You know, a lot of us have, girlfriends, boyfriends, husbands, wives, whatever, and we kind of get lost in those relationships. Or we have a lot of kids, or one kid, or a lot of friends, and whatever. We're always stimulating ourselves externally. We get lost in all these relationships, and we literally lose a sense of identity. We forget who we are. We lose sight of who we are. So fucking busy and trying to focus on being successful and making money and doing this and making moves, that you forget that you're a human being, not a human doing. You're not here to do anything. You're here to be and become and take action. And by doing that, you will naturally do without trying to do. You understand? So hopefully you guys are inspired to keep going within and master thyself. Always remember the self is first and foremost. Before you can love anybody, you must love the self. You came into this world alone, you're going to leave this world alone. All you'll ever truly have is the self. So make peace with the self. Fall in love with who you are. You know what I mean? And you'll see with time that your life is only going to elevate. You're only going to attract beauty into your life. You will become more beautiful as you cleanse your auric field. And you will sense and see within, truly, that only love is real. That God is love. And if you choose to resonate with the frequency of love, you are resonating with the highest frequency of intelligence. So inspiration and motivation comes from understanding that you are love. And when you know this, life becomes fun. Death becomes fun. There's no such thing as dying. You learn how to control death and to transition into the spirit world. You meditate enough, you'll have a few astral projections and you'll start to experience the spirit world firsthand. No longer will you fear death. So that's it for episode 1 of CrewZ'n With CrewZ. We're going to have more conversations on more different topics, but that's just a little introductory one. It's all about the self, guys. Loving yourself, mastering diaphragmatic breathing, starting meditation as part of your daily practice, and really take back control of who you are, bro. It's time you step in for that. Do it for yourself, for no one else. Love who you are. I love y'all, man. Peace.